Have you had any paranormal experiences at Memo?
I have not had any paranormal experiences, but I hear that Memo is haunted, but I haven't had that experience.
And do you believe in ghosts?
I don't believe in ghosts, but I believe in spirits or souls.
Have you had any paranormal experiences at Memo?
No, I have not.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes, I do.
Can you tell us about any other paranormal experiences you've had outside of the school?
Sometimes when I've been in my house, I feel like there's a ghost sort of floating in the house, spirits. I've experienced that once in a while.
Okay, so the question is, have we had any sort of paranormal experience in the school? What do you think, Frank? Have you heard or seen anything?
I've been on the board now almost 29 years, and been in the school about 20 years, I can say, close to it. There was footsteps I heard one night when I was working here, and I know nobody else was around. I heard it upstairs, actually. Went up there, checked, didn't see anything. I've had guys in here that told me just recently that they saw the bike in the lower gym just start going by itself. So I found that kind of spooky for me anyway.
Wow.
Other than that, I haven't seen anything physically. Bangs, hear noises and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, I had a similar experience in terms of hearing noises. I was working in the school one weekend, and I was the only one in the building. And often, you know, when we have peak periods of in the school in terms of staffing and, you know, starting up the school year as well as wrapping up the school year, extra time is required evenings and weekends. So I was in on one weekend and on my own, and of course you let surveillance know that you're in the building and that someone is in the building. So as I was working in my office here, I heard as if there was a classroom of students that were dragging desks and chairs across the floor. And it lasted about maybe 45 seconds. And I'd gone outside to hear what the commotion was, as I was the only one in the building. I ended up calling the call center and I asked them to send some security people over. So they came, not one individual, but two individuals came from TDSB security. And they talked about, oh, you know, these old buildings, they do make sounds, you know, could be the pipes or, you know, there's some clicking, in, you know, in an old building. I said, well, I'm familiar with that, and I've been here for many, many years, about 17 years or so, in different capacities. And I thought, well, I'm used to hearing noises, but not like this one. This one was very unique and very unusual, and it was pronounced. So we walked upstairs, and again, it was also on the second floor. So we walked upstairs, and there was nothing disturbed. And it was certainly just above the auditorium main foyer, you know, in that hallway, just right above, in the same place you heard it?
Yeah. I heard it around there.
So it didn't make me feel afraid. So if there is a ghost in the school, I certainly feel safe in this building, and I've come in again on evenings. I work late and on weekends, and it's not that, you know, I'm afraid of anything, but it was a very unique experience for me.
Definitely.
Yeah. And when you're alone in the building, which you've been many times, and as I have, you know, you know it stands out. So what is it? And I guess that's the other thing too. When these things happen when we're alone, the board surveillance knows that we're the only ones in the building, that nobody else is coming in, right? Because all the doors are armed, right? And then when we leave, we call and tell them we're leaving, and we arm the building. So it's not like someone walked in. So that's the strange part.